Good evening once again. Welcome to Red Devils basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Great to have you with us. It's been a while since we've been here at the Tiernan Center, and tonight the Red Devils will host one of the league leaders, the Berries of Logansport. Logansport at 15-3 on the season, 5-2 after a surprising loss last night at home against Anderson, 71-65. So again, 5-2 in the conference. Meanwhile, a rough night for the Red Devils offensively. They fall to 8-11, 3-3 in the conference after a 41-36 loss on the road at Kokomo. We'll talk more in detail about that loss a little bit later here in the pregame. When we come back, we're going to hear from the head coach, Shabazz Khalid, get his thoughts about, in fact, we talked pretty extensively about last night's loss. We'll get his thoughts, run down the NCC report, and certainly what else is going on in the NCC tonight, update the standings, and get ready for this NCC contest in which the Red Devils, again, hoping to rebound here tonight and pick up a win against Logansport. We'll talk with the head coach coming up next right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Coach, I know that last night was a very frustrating night overall, just from a standpoint, too, and Utah and I talked a little bit ago about just the shooting aspect of it and trying to hit some shots when you need to hit the open shots. What do you tell the team after last night in such a frustrating game?
We talked about, capitalizing on opportunities. We did have some great shots, some great opportunities to score, early in the game and throughout the game. I think they gave us shots that we wanted to get, and we just didn't make them, and some guys didn't shoot them. And guys got to have, got to have their gun loaded, when the ball's coming their way and shoot the shot. And, that was disappointing. We had, some individual conversations with those kids of making sure that, they're ready to shoot, when the ball comes their way and they don't hesitate and they have confidence and belief in themselves to knock the shot down. And I really, felt like outside of, Jalen last night, he shot the ball well, but outside of that, collectively, we didn't shoot it well. And, that's something that we, addressed. And going forward, we have to be more confident, and guys have to be more confident in their abilities when they have those opportunities. And just got to take advantage of them. We hold a team to roughly 39 points. I know they made the layup at the end, but I say 39. You're supposed to win those games. You got to win those games on the road. You got to win those games. And, unfortunately for us, we didn't shoot it well enough to win those games.
Coach, I heard you one time yelling at one of the players to shoot the basketball. Do you think sometimes the players are second-guessing themselves whether they should shoot, whether they should pass? Are they losing some confidence? What is it that, again, some of you have to coax to shoot?
Well, I think a couple of them, it's, that first one doesn't go down, and then they become less hesitant because, they don't have that mental mentality of getting on to the next shot. We're watching this JV game here with a kid like Dorian Hill. He has no conscience. Yeah. He could miss 4 in a row, and he's going to shoot the 5th one with as much confidence as he did the first 4. Some of our guys at the varsity level have to develop that mentality too, that, hey, look, you keep giving me these shots, I'm going to knock them down. I'm going to make you pay at some point in time, and I'm not going to hesitate, to keep letting it fly. And, for some of our kids, they've never been put in that situation before. They may have been told, hey, after you stop shooting that, or hey, that's not going in, I don't want you to shoot that no more. I'm on the opposite mindset. Like, hey, I've seen you make that several times in practice and drills. You got to just stick it in the game.
Yeah.
You got to stick it in the game and, be ready to go. And, for our kids, it's about that, positive reinforcement to let them know that that's your shot, man. You got to shoot your shot. And that's kind of what we talked about, but kind of like, knowing your role and understanding things that if it's not your shot, then you can't shoot it. Yeah. And just stay within the confines of what you do.
And against the zone, if you don't hit some of those open shots, of course, they're never going to come out of it and figure, well, we'll just let you keep shooting it. But sometimes you look at some of the players and they don't even really turn and look sometimes. And I know that's what you're talking about, too. You got to see if it's available to them.
Yeah, we have some kids that, become hesitant or they defer too much. And, we can't have that situation. That's not going to help us be successful. We got to have kids that'll be aggressive at all times. All 5 guys being aggressive to put pressure on the defense and taking the best shot possible within that possession. And that happens by our willingness to be assertive and aggressive. And sometimes we're not aggressive enough. Attacking the ball, attacking the basket, and making the second or third pass to get the best shot we can. We settle a lot, but we can't afford to settle.
Can you find it from now to the rest of the year? Can you find an inside presence enough to kind of take some of that pressure on the outside?
It's tough. We really haven't had that all season. A kid that we can throw it down there to and get a bucket. When we need one. A lot of my sets that I've run from the past have been geared towards getting that ball inside to get an easy basket when things aren't going your way. And, we haven't been successful at doing that. We can slide Lucas down there from time to time, but, that's not an area where he's most comfortable and most effective. So for us, it becomes a tough situation when you don't have that true post presence to at least get you a good look. That go down there and finish. So we become more of a perimeter-oriented team, and that forces us to take those jump shots because we really don't get anything off the bounce going to the basket enough as well. So it really, really limits us until we're willing to be tougher, set tougher screens, curl off screens to get to, mid-range shots or to get stuff going to the basket in that regard, rather than relying on things off the dribble. We got to rely on some of the fundamental things that we can do, within the confines of our offense to get shots in the paint. And it may not be a true post touch, but it may be a curl touch, for a kid that gets him in the paint. It may be a back cut, for a kid that he back cuts and it puts him in the paint. But we cannot afford to continue to rely strictly on the jump shot when it's not going down.
Coach, in the rebounding side, I know they out-rebounded you last night. And really, it's nothing new at times. You've been in games where you've been out-rebounded and still find a way to win. But they got 9 offensive rebounds. Talk about that aspect just to try to – and they didn't score second-chance points off that, which was the good news, but just try to limit them a little bit on the rebounding side.
Yeah, that's one of our weaknesses. We talk about that, before in terms of we don't turn teams over, and we don't get too many second-chance opportunities, so we have to make sure that we control the defensive glass and limit our turnovers. And last night, we had some bad shots that we could say were turnovers, but we gave up too many offensive rebounds to their bigs, and that's just not putting bodies on guys and being physical and being tough. And I thought last night, particularly, they just out-toughed us in a lot of situations. They posted up strong, they posted up our guys hard. I thought Jordan Stoley fought hard in the post, but they posted up our guys hard and strong, and they were more physical with us, and and that ended up being a problem. And they just out-toughed us. Yeah. It was one of those grinded-out games, an ugly game, and they made the tougher plays, and we settled for being a little bit too soft to compete on the glass and compete in the post, and that's the area where we got beat up. I mean, their big ended up with 16 points last night, and really put a stamp on the game. Yeah. And that paint, he didn't miss a shot, so you got to give him credit for that. But a lot of them weren't too difficult, other than the 3 he hit. So yeah, for us that is definitely a point of emphasis to be tougher, to control the glass. And it's not about athleticism often. It's not about size often, because we're not running into teams with a true 6'8", 6'9". We got teams. Most of the teams we run into are more athletic than us, but they're not superior athletes.
Right.
So for us, it's a matter of being tough both mentally and physically, to say, you know what, I'm gonna block you out. You ain't getting it.
Yeah.
And then if I got to pick up a foul in the process, I'm gonna pick up a foul to let you know I'm here.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're unwilling to do that.
Coach, you play a Logansport team who surprisingly got beat last night by Anderson, who you'll see later. Talk a little bit about the Berries. Got 2 very, very good scores, Penny one of those. What did they bring to the table tonight, especially after losing last night? Now they're in a dogfight, try to win this conference themselves outright as well.
You know, with Penny and Skaggs, you know, 2 senior-laden scores that they have. You know, and there's a major growth between your junior and senior year, and you know those kids are kind of showing that in their play and the way that they're playing. So you know, for us, it's making things tough for those 2 and making sure that you know that third guy doesn't come out and have a night.
Yeah.
You know, he comes out and have a night that puts us in a tough spot, in a tough position. So we have to make sure that we're aware, you know, of some of those other guys, but at the same time, you want to make those other guys make shots, you know, but have them make shots within the confines of what we're trying to do with our defensive scheme, not give them shots, you know, in terms of what they do with dribble penetration and things of that sort. So it's going to be an extreme challenge for us. You know, they probably, you know, saying the same thing that we say when we go on the road is, you know, we didn't drive all the way up here or down here to get beat. And it's a rebound, you know, opportunity for them as it is for us. And, you know, they're in a better situation for the conference than we are. But, you know, we able to pull this one out and we make the conference, you know, very interesting. So, you know, we're probably going to have 2 desperate teams. And, you know, I played Logansport last year when I was at Fort Wayne North and, you know, familiar with them and what they try to do. And, you know, they are primarily a 2-man team, but, you know, those other guys have stepped up when given an opportunity. So, you know, you just can't just focus on those 2 guys. But if we limit those 2 guys and make things difficult for them, we got a great chance of coming out here with a win.
Hey, before I let you go, the one thing you said, which is true, when you look at the standings, you win tonight, take care of business, and maybe a little bit of help here and there. Believe it or not, you're still in the running for conference championship, or at least a share.
Yeah, we talk about that. It's, you know, it says a lot about our conference in a variety of ways. But you know, I think the reality for us is that we have to continue to realize that and compete. You know, you can't let a game like last night slip away. You know, we get last night's game. We're coming in here 4-2 with a chance to go into first place. Because we'd had the tiebreaker with Marion, and we got Jeff coming up, and we can't go into Kokomo and lay an egg. You know, we try to be one of our coaches say, hey, you know, if we win tonight, you know, I won't forget about last night. I won't. It makes last night even tougher. Yeah. You know, and so, you know, I was telling, you know, one of our assistants, I said, you know, we happen to win a state title. I ain't going to forget about Ben Davis. I mean, it make me even hungrier to that, man, you know, we should have 2. So, you know, we don't forget about what happened there, but I think we can hopefully use that as a growth opportunity for us. And, you know, he's got a group of kids that haven't competed for championships. You know, just, you know, other than Lucas, you know, last year with us, you know, these other kids haven't competed, haven't been there, and know what it takes to play with a championship level every time you take the floor. And that's mental. Yeah. That's mental as much as anything. You know, you got to play hard, and sometimes our guys aren't willing to play to that level of exhaustion that it takes to be successful. So we're growing in this process. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, we're growing in this process, and hopefully for us, as this continues to go on, we realize that going into sectional play, hosting the sectional, having a great opportunity, and that becomes kind of a staple for our program. This idea of growth and competing. But this first year has been great in that regard. That, you know, fortunately for us, the way our conference has transpired, we've been able to emphasize competition and trying to win a championship and compete for a title, and that's something that our kids have got to eventually grasp and realize what it takes to do that. And we'll see. You know, we'll see. But it's a good first-year learning experience for them, and it's a good first-year learning experience for our program in terms of our growth, because, you know, we can't come out and do what we did last night. And if you know, we're not fortunate enough to win the conference, but, you know, we win these last few games and we don't win the conference, then we look back on that Kokomo game, and hopefully we understand going forward for some of our returning guys that every time you take the floor, it's got to be everything you got, man, everything you got. And when you go on the road that long, you got to be willing to come off that bus and say, you know, I didn't drive this far for nothing. Yeah. And I, like I said, I thought we got out toughed last night. I thought they played harder than we did last night. And those are things that, you know, we can control.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning, a lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, heard the head coach, Shabazz Khalik, talk about this basketball team, and hopefully tonight they'll get it back on track and still stay in the conference championship race. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Best Western Classic of Richmond. If you have a family member or maybe you know someone who's coming into town, want a place to stay and not stay at your house, by the way, try the Best Western Classic. I guarantee no relatives of mine are staying at my house. They're going to the Best Western Classic of Richmond. You get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and, of course, a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. Take a quick look at the Berries coming into this one here tonight. Boy, keep an eye on one of the best players in the conference, and if he's on his game, Will Penny's one of the best, 6'5" and a senior. He's averaging around 26 points per game. He's not the only one they have. Sam Skaggs, a 6-foot senior, averaging 21 points per game, and they do have some size. Evan Hassett, a big guy inside at 6'7". He will be a force for the Red Devils here tonight to try to keep off the boards, and certainly they didn't do that last night when Chamberlain ended up with 9 rebounds, and the Red Devils gave up 9 offensive rebounds as well. NCC Report is coming up next. Stay right there. This is the pregame brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Back here at the Tiernan Center as the Red Devils and the Berries get set for this NCC matchup. Let's go ahead and check out the NCC report. Last night, of course, tough night for both the Red Devils and the Berries. Logansport losing to Anderson 71-65. The Red Devils lost at Kokomo 41-36. Also, Harrison pulled off an upset. They beat Muncie Central 55-52. Lafayette Jeff was a winner over Tech 82-69. And Marion continues to roll as they ended up knocking off McCutcheon 64-44. So here's how the standings, and they're getting a little more complicated going into tonight's action. Lafayette Jeff and Marion both at 6-2. Logan is now 5-2. Muncie Central at 5-3. Richmond at 3-3. So believe it or not, only one game back in the loss column for first place in the NCC. Harrison is 4-4. Anderson 3-4. Indianapolis Tech is at 3-5. Kokomo 2-6. And McCutcheon is 1-7. Quick check of the other games going on today. Marion hosting Greenwood. Tech is home against Indianapolis Homeschool. And Lafayette Jeff is on the road at Westfield. By the way, the Red Devils back in action on Tuesday when they travel to Northmont. And, of course, we'll have that game right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Tip-off time at around 7:30. That's your NCC report. We'll come back. The starters are coming up next. The tip-off right around the corner. This is Richmond basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Once again, here at the Tiernan Center. Ready for tonight's matchup. Here is Logansport and Richmond set to do battle. Great to have you with us. We're getting close to the end of this high school basketball season. Just a few games remaining. A week from tomorrow will be the tournament draw. By the way, they will be presenting Lucas Croft with a basketball for his 1,000th career point in his high school basketball career between Fort Wayne North and Richmond. So congratulations to Lucas Croft in his accomplishment in his high school basketball career. And, of course, he'll be going on to play at Ball State University. Let's give you the starting lineups. First off, let's go with the Logansport Berries. Sam Skaggs is a 6-foot senior. he will wear number 3. Will Penny, a 6'5 senior, wearing number 11. Tucker Platt is a 6'2 senior, number 25. Evan Hassett is a 6'7 junior. He wears number 30. And Jacob Cox is a 6'2 senior. He wears number 40. So again tonight for the Berries, it'll be Skaggs, Penny, Platt, Hassett, and Cox. For the Red Devils tonight, same starting lineup as last night. Andrew Croft, a 6'2 sophomore. He wears number 1. Jordan Stoley's a 6'5 junior, number 3. Kareem Jett, 5'9 and a junior, number 4. Lucas Croft is 6'5 and a senior, number 10. And Jordan Fry, 6'5 and a senior, wearing number 24. So again, it'll be Andrew Croft, Stoley, Jett, Lucas Croft, and Jordan Fry. Last night, the Red Devils shot just 37%, ended up shooting 32% from three-point range, and they don't have the inside presence that they've got to have at some point if they're going to take some pressure off of that outside shooting game. And you heard Coach talk about that in the pregame just a couple of moments ago. The other thing, when the Red Devils aren't scoring, you go back to last night, they only had 4 points in the first quarter and 6 points in the fourth quarter. So when they go on a scoring drought, they really go on a scoring drought. Kokomo ended up shooting 50%, and they ended up with 26 of their 41 points in the paint. So the Red Devils have to find a way to stop that scoring in the paint area. Red Devils were out-rebounded last night, 29-15. Red Devils average only 20 rebounds per game, so they were held 5 under their average, but they also gave up 9 offensive rebounds in last night's contest as well. The good news was they didn't give up many second-chance points, so those offensive rebounds didn't hurt them that much in the game last night, as it may generally do. Penny in the middle, Jordan Fry, and we are underway. It'll be Berry basketball. Skaggs averaging 21 points per game. We'll see him get plenty of shots off tonight. Penny, first shot, a launched 3, is no good. And it'll be Red Devil basketball. Lucas Croft will find Andrew for 3, and he'll hit the first basket of the ball game. And the Red Devils off to a decent start here tonight. Here are the Berries with the basketball. Here's Platt. These guys, these seniors, have been together on the varsity level for the Berries for several years. Penny will find Skaggs. Skaggs, the guard by Kareem Jett. Entry pass down low, basket good. And that'll be Hassett. Hassett averaging 9 points per game. And the Red Devils lead it now 3-2. Boy, Coach talked about that in the pregame. When the Croft brothers aren't scoring, someone else is going to have to step up, and they're hoping it'll be Stoley. Of course, he got good minutes last night from Hillard for the second game in a row. And here's Jett, 16 away, on the way, counted. So the Red Devils come out firing early, now lead at 5-2. 6:42 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Here's Platt, cut off on the dribble by Andrew Croft, and they'll kick it back to Hassett. Again, Hassett at 6'7". They're both he and Penny very skinny players. Entry pass down low, power dribble, put up and good by Platt. Platt did a nice job working that ball in the lane. He averages 8 per game, gets his first 2. And it will be Red Devil basketball. Richmond really struggled against the zone last night, so let's see how the Berries will work their zone here tonight if they go to the zone. But right now they're playing more of a matchup zone, and there's a three-pointer again by Andrew Croft. And Croft off to a better night tonight, and the Red Devils lead at 8-4. They've already doubled their point output last night by 4. That wasn't easy. 5:45. Here's Skaggs, three-pointer. That one is short. Long rebound, and Lucas is there. Penny is there. Penny the last to touch it. And it will be Richmond basketball. Berry fans didn't like that call, those who made the long road trip from Logansport. You know, they say on an average the man speaks 25,000 words a day. I've already done that. I'm way above average. Seton Catholic winning earlier today. Here's Stoley for three. That's good. And a timeout by the Berries as Richmond with three three-pointers here in the opening quarter of play. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. It's a 30-second timeout. Red Devils lead it by 7.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Well, the Red Devils off to a great start tonight. They haven't had a good start to a game probably in a while. You even go back to the New Pal game. They didn't get off to a great start in that one, and then, of course, they got off to a slow start last night. But tonight, 2 3-pointers by Andrew Croft. Stoley with a 3, and the Red Devils an early 11-4 lead. Berry basketball. Penny now at the point for the Berries, and we've got a moving screen on Hassett. First turnover by the Berries. So Hassett will pick up the first foul of the ball game, and it'll be Richmond basketball. That'll be Jet walking across the timeline, and now Stoley passed up a couple of shots last night. They're hoping he'll fire more often tonight. Lucas on the low post spins off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover by Richmond. That'll be their first. That's a pretty good move. Just got to hold on to the basketball. So now the Berries against the man-to-man. Richmond very rarely plays zone. When they do, they've had some success, but they're more of a man-to-man in this system. There's Penny again from 3, missed it. Andrew high for the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Jet, goes by Penny. Finds Lucas for 3, short. And the rebound, Penny. Penny out of the run. 1 to beat. He'll take it right at Lucas and lay it in. So Penny gets his first 2, as we mentioned, averaging over 26 points per game. 5-point lead for Richmond. 4:25 to go in the opening quarter. That's Fry with a high screen. He'll now give the basketball to Andrew. Here's Stoley for 3. Got this one. And the Red Devils on fire early. Now an 8-point lead, leading at 14-6. On the drive is Skaggs. He'll miss it. Contact, nothing there. Rebounded by Cox. The kick out. Here is Platt for 3, no good. Another offensive rebound, this time by Hassett. Penny down the lane. Basket is good, and a foul. Boy, the Red Devils just get beat on the boards again. Richmond last night gave up the 9 offensive rebounds and in many instances didn't get to the 50-50 ball. Fry picks up the foul. Penny's free throws on the way and good. And it's now a 5-point lead. So you got to, every once in a while, get those 50-50 balls to go your way. And it wasn't the case last night. Big-time turnover right there. Here is the 3-pointer by Skaggs, and another offensive rebound by Cox. Well, the Red Devils a turnover right there, and now another offensive rebound for Logansport. Platt off the screen at the left elbow. Cox to his left. He'll bring it to the top. 3:25 to go. Penny, the floater, no. Rebound goes out of bounds, last touched by Logansport. So the Red Devils will get the basketball back at 3:20 to go in the quarter. So now the Red Devils will try to build on a 14-9 lead. Between the circles, Stoley. It'll be Jet at the elbow. Hands off now to Lucas. Tough shooting night last night, first game back. Fry, top of the key. That one's good, a 3-pointer. Well, you live and die by the 3, and so far tonight, the Red Devils living by the 3. Here's Skaggs off now. The shot on the way good, powered up by Cox. He'll get his first 2, and it's back to a 6-point lead. 2:45 to go. Stoley looking left. Now puts it on the floor. 1 dribble, hands off to Croft. That's Andrew Croft to Lucas. Shot fake drive. Kick out to Andrew. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Tucker Platt. Barry's basketball. Skaggs, the crossover, had it stripped out of his hands, and they're going to call a foul out front. Second team foul on the Red Devils, or is that number 1? That's going to be number 2. Fry had the other. This one will go against Jet. In the ball game now, Eli Wickersham, a 6-foot senior. Skaggs will inbound. Cox will receive the basketball, give it up to Wickersham, and they'll work it around the perimeter now to Penny. Penny guarded there by Lucas Croft. The drive, the shot, no good. Rebound by Platt, stripped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. My harshest critic is behind me. Says I talk too much. 2:09 to go. In the corner, Skaggs and another moving screen. They will get Penny on the foul. Second turnover by the Berries. 2:07 to go, and the Red Devils holding on to a 6-point lead and the basketball. That is Kareem Jet near the midcourt circle. In fact, right at the circle, as he's guarded by Wickersham. Stoley coming free against Cox. Once again, they'll find Fry left side into the hands of Jet, and then a travel off the pass, Andrew Croft, and the Red Devils pick up their third turnover. .144 to go. This is Sam Skaggs. Skaggs against Jet. Skaggs will drive. He got bumped, misses the shot. He wanted to foul, nothing. Stoley rebound. Outlet pass to Jet, back to Stoley across the timeline. Here is Croft. That's Lucas. Now it'll be Andrew taking the pass from Jet. Jet receives back from Andrew. Fry will reverse it to Lucas. Drives baseline, stops. Andrew, wide open three, good. Boy, where was this shooting last night? Red Devils lead it by 9. That is now their 5th three-pointer in the opening period of play. Again, Skaggs trying to find an opening, and a whistle and a foul on Richmond. And they're going to get Jet for his second. Into the ball game now will be Hillard. Jalen Hillard led the Red Devils in scoring for the second straight game, as he had 12 last night. Good shooting night for Hillard. He went 4 of 5 on the night for the 12 points. Off the inbound, here's Platt. Entry pass will find Skaggs. Skaggs will power it up, miss it. Gets the offensive rebound twice. Put back, no. Finally, Lucas Croft in there to get the rebound. Skaggs had the size advantage on Hillard, couldn't deliver. Here's the drive, basket good, and a foul. And that'll be Lucas Croft with his first 2 of the ball game. He dunked one off the baseline last night. If it didn't excite anybody else, it was pretty exciting to me. So Lucas at the line, the foul on Penny. He just picked up his second. So the leading scorer for the Berries in foul trouble with 2 here in the opening period of play. 42.4. Free throw good. And Richmond now with their biggest lead at 12. Red Devils shooting lights out so far. 35 seconds remaining. Here is Platt out front. He will find Skaggs for 3. No. Long rebound, Lucas Croft. Lucas across the timeline, gets it back, travels, no whistle. Lucas again, way downtown, 3, good. And you are looking at a much different team here tonight. 15-point lead, 10 seconds remaining, and the Red Devils on fire here in the first quarter. Here's Skaggs, his three-pointer way short, goes out of bounds. Jackson Crowd is in the ball game. It goes off his hands and out of bounds. Berries turn it over off the missed shot. 1.1 to go. The inbound, Lucas will fire, and that's going to be off the mark. And Richmond could not have asked for a better start here tonight. on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. After the opening period of play, Richmond 26, Logansport 11. This is Red Devils basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sport.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
There you see it, 26-11 as we get set for the second quarter. Wow, that's a huge, huge turnaround from last night. You scored 4 in the first quarter last night. You scored 26, which I consider a much better team tonight than what we saw last night. This game can sometimes be really, really confusing. Here's Stoley, his shot no good. And it'll be Barry basketball. Skaggs will bring it across the timeline against Hillard. Nice entry pass. Missing it, though, is Hassett right next to the basket. Red Devils back the other way. Ball in the air and turnover Richmond. Their fourth turnover. Got to take care of the basketball. Platt across the timeline. Wide open is Penny, short. Saved from going out of bounds by Lucas Croft, but then they turn it over and give it right to Penny for the lay-in. 7 now by Penny. Red Devils with 5 turnovers. 26-13. Got to bury these teams when you get a chance. Here's Andrew Croft off the screen. Stops back to Lucas at the elbow. And once again, Hillard at the circle. 1 minute gone now here in the second. Stoley at the left elbow. Fry at the top and work it now to Hillard. Entry pass down low. And the left hand good by Lucas Croft. Back to a 15-point lead for Richmond. Skaggs across the timeline, crossover, drive, and a whistle and a foul. And it's either going to be Hillard or Stoley reaching in. And they're going to say Hillard picked up the foul. Hillard's first. Couple of changes now for Logansport. Number 4 coming in, which I noticed his name is not on the roster. We'll try to pick his name up at some point. So they got number 4 in. Here is a 3 by Skaggs, no good, and the rebound Hillard. Red Devils running the floor. Here's Andrew Croft at the other end, layup good. 17-point lead now for Richmond. Juan Alvarado ready to come in. We do know his number. Good look at Hassett. Penny, three-pointer on the way. Boy, he's just going to settle for the 3, and the Red Devils let him. Long rebound by Andrew Croft. Penny hurting his team right now with some really bad shot selection. Here's Stoley in the corner, Andrew. 5:57 to go in the second. Working around the perimeter. Stoley, wide open 3, got another one. And right now, Logansport has run into a buzzsaw. Stoley with 9. It does make you wonder where this was last night. Another foul call on the drive by Skaggs. Hillard, I think, just picked up his second. Mentioned that Alvarado has come in. He will check in for Sam Skaggs. By the way, Penny has the 2 fouls. He stays in. Skaggs averaging 21. He hasn't scored yet. Also in the ball game, Mason Schaefer, number 20. Penny again this time. Can't get it to go. And the foul called against Lucas Croft. And that'll put Penny at the line. And this is going to be a 3-point shot right here. So never foul the jump shooter on a 3 like that. So Penny will go to the line for 3 free throws. 5:34 remaining in the second. Now remember, Penny's averaging over 26 per game, but he's shooting like he's averaging 2.6. Second free throw by Penny. Boy, missed that one. Cox back in, and coming out will be Hassett. So the size advantage, believe it or not, would really go to the Red Devils. 3 players at 6'4", 6'5". Final free throw good by Penny, and it's a 19-point lead. Red Devils kind of left Andrew all by himself. Across the timeline, Hillard able to keep the dribble. It'll be Fry, one dribble himself, terminates it there, gives it back now to Hillard, way out front. Hillard behind the back dribble, Fry at the top, reversing it now left to Lucas. 5:17 to go in the quarter. Lucas put it on the floor in the lane, lost it, turnover Richmond, number 6. Here come the Berries. Penny across the timeline, gets the screen from Cox. Cox will clear. Penny crossover to the right, drives off the glass and good. Well, he got it to go, but he hasn't looked like the Penny we remember over the last couple of seasons. And the Red Devils lead it by 17. Here's Stoley. Fry will look to his right. Hillard trying to get it underneath. Nothing there. Back outside to Andrew for 3. That will bounce off the front of the rim. Fry with a rebound. Red Devils get another chance. Stoley, jab step, drive baseline in the corner. Andrew for 3. No. And Fry almost got another offensive rebound before Penny comes away with it. Penny across the timeline. 3-pointer deep from 3, no good. And that'll be an offensive rebounding foul on Schaefer of Logansport. So he picks up his first. Alvarado out. Back in the ballgame, Skaggs. 4:21 to go here in the second quarter. Red Devils lead at 33-16. 7 3-pointers in the first half. Last night, the Red Devils from three-point range were 7 of 22. So they've already matched the 7 they hit last night. And the Jekyll and Hyde team continues. You're never sure which is going to be on which night. Here is another 3 by Andrew, no good. Now things starting to cool off a little bit. Long rebound, Andrew. Hillard will give it up now to Lucas. Back to Hillard. Fry will find Stoley, wide open 3. Yes! His 4 3-pointer, he has 12. And the Red Devils lead it by 20. The crossover by Skaggs, left hand good. Skaggs with his first 2. Red Devils quickly back the other way. Here's Hillard reversing it. We'll give it up now to Lucas. Penny on the guard, tried to reach in. Lucas drives, and a blocking foul called against the Berries, and that should be Skaggs. Nope, they're going to say that is not Skaggs. They're going to say Malachi Pierce. Oh, Malachi Pearson, a JV player as they have on the roster. So he wears number 4. That's Pearson. So he picked up his first. Raphael Dean checks in. We didn't see him at all last night. So Raphael checks in as Jordan Fry will sit down. Lucas missing the second, as Lucas struggled a little bit at the free throw line last night. 3:14 remaining. Off the screen is Skaggs. The drive with the left hand, no. Stoley with a rebound, gets hammered, and he took one on the hand. Looks like he's okay. But I tell you what, Skaggs did a nice gesture coming over to offer to pick him up, and Stoley's going to have to control his emotions a little bit right here. That is the 6th team foul, unless it's 7. They haven't put it on the board yet. I know Stoley took a little bit of a shot right there, but still have to control your emotions. I guess that is number 6, so there's no reason to be walking to the other end for free throws. Cox will pick up his first. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, should say the first half of play. Hillard. Raphael Dean on the high screen. No-look pass intended for Stoley. Knocked out of bounds. See Coach right there at the bottom of the screen there for a moment. He was saying, boy, if you bounce that ball in there, Stoley has an easy layup. Hillard in the left corner off the inbound. Look, gets the screen from Raphael Dean. Floats the pass near side. And they'll work it back out to Hillard. His three-pointer. He's in the act. So Hillard, another three. That's 8 3-pointers in the first half. The drive by Skaggs and a foul. So Skaggs will go to the line. So Hillard now has 3. Tyjum Deloney will check in. Deloney hasn't played in a while. Free throw good by Skaggs. So Hillard will sit down, so he's very rarely in foul trouble this early in a ball game, but he has 3. Second free throw here by Skaggs. He will get both back to a 19-point lead. 4 points by Skaggs. Deloney now will find Stoley. Here's Andrew Croft at the top. Lucas circling around. Andrew drives down the lane. Basket is good, and he's fouled. And everything falling for the Red Devils here in the first half. Well, if you're the Berries, you're probably wondering what in the world have we run into tonight. Pat Skaggs, their head coach, hasn't seen Richmond shoot like this the entire year, as that free throw is no good. And Richmond gets it back. Andrew inside to Raphael, left hand good. Raphael Dean. So the Red Devils able to get another offensive rebound. And they lead it by 23. Skaggs again. That one's good. Well, they can't find a way so far, speaking of the Berries, to stop the Red Devils here tonight. 43-22. Once again, Richmond in the half court. There is Stoley. Back outside to Andrew Croft. Red Devils can be a little more patient now. Here is Raphael at the top. Hands off now to Lucas. He'll put it on the floor, and we've got another foul. So Skaggs picks up his first, and Lucas Croft back to the free throw line for the one in bonus. Wickersham has checked back in now for Logansport. 1:37 remaining. Boy, what a long ride home this will be tonight for the Berries if they drop this one. Went into the weekend in first place in the NCC, may walk out of it. Stoley with the offensive rebound off the miss and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. But just think, you go all the way down here, 3-hour ride, and we're going to get a timeout. We'll talk more about that 3-hour ride in a moment. Stay right there on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top, 43-22.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Before the break, I was mentioning that long 3-hour ride here. You certainly don't want to come all the way down here and lay a big egg the way that, again, Logansport is doing right now, but give Richmond credit. Red Devils have shot lights out here in the first half, and Coach Skaggs doesn't have many answers. I'm just saying it could be a long ride home for the Berries. You're in first place on Thursday, middle of the pack on Saturday. Lucas receives the basketball, dribbles to the left wing, back out to Stoley between the circles. Once again, Lucas. He'll put it on the floor in the lane. Short-range jumper, got the roll, and Richmond has put 45 on the board in the first half. They only had last night a total of 36 points. Skaggs in the corner, three-pointer by Schaefer. That's good. Boy, they needed that. First points on the board by Schaefer. Under a minute remaining, 20-point Richmond lead. It is still amazing how the Red Devils managed just the few points they did last night. We've got a foul call on the rebound. Cox went up for it. Raphael Dean went up as well. And who did they get? They got Raphael. So we will walk to the free throw line, and this will be Jacob Cox. You go back to last night, the Red Devils shot the basketball just 35 times. Free throws missed. Raphael with a rebound. In the entire game, they shot 35 times. And tonight, they have 45 points, maybe more. That three-pointer no good by Andrew Croft, and the long rebound by Platt. Could be the final shot of the first half here for the Berries. Platt looking for help to his right. He's wanting the call here, the 5-second call. He's not going to get it. Here is Platt, the up and under. Shot on the way, good. 4 seconds remaining. Deloney, 1 second. Back to Lucas, and that shot just off the side of the backboard. And we will go to halftime. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. At halftime, Richmond 45, Logansport 27. Your halftime report is next. This is Richmond Red Devils basketball, the Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond. Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, Mancino'sofRichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
New Vision Sports with a Z.
977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports with a Z. 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Hey, back here at the Tiernan Center. I was busy signing autographs a couple of moments ago. So, no, I just, by the way, our youth league team's getting a chance to practice a little game here at halftime. But tell you what, I think we're all in shock. Red Devils, 45 points in the first half. Now, I'm not sure. I can go back and look at some point, but I think 45 might be a season high against a Barry basketball team that comes in at 15-3. It's a hard one to figure, but the Red Devils shot lights out in the first half. Let's start first off in the scoring. It was Penny with 10, 6 points by Skaggs, 2 points by Schaefer, Platt with 2, Hassett with 2, and Cox with 2. Red Devils in the first half had 3 players in double figures. 12 points by Andrew Croft, Stoley with 12, Lucas Croft with 10. And then it was Jett with 2, Hillard with 3, Dean with 2, and Fry with 3 points. Just absolutely amazing. So a huge turnaround by Richmond here tonight. And again, the Red Devils lead at 45-27. Stay right there. There's still a second half to play as we will bring you the second half in just a few moments. This is Richmond basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Greatest thing ever happened for Oscar Robertson. You learn to compete.
Basketball in Indiana has a special legacy. It starts with the coaches, develops with the fans, and ends with an amazing community support.
I think one of these days when you're done and you're retired and you kind of shelve that piece of your life, you can look back and be like, wow, that's really incredible.
To play in a state tournament, to be able to play in college, to be able to coach high school girls, and then to be able to see my son coach, basketball has been my life.
Any opportunity I got to play basketball, I played it. You know, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I love doing, and still today I love the game.
And every time Dad put me in, I think as a freshman, sophomore, there was booing. And then the exciting turnaround that when I was a junior and senior, every time he took me out, he got booed. So those were fun times.
Basketball got me an education. Got me to be a worldly person as far as reading articles. Got me to be artistic and understand the cultures of the world, the ballet, the opera. It just opened up your whole mind and thoughts about things other than what you can reach out and touch.
Because I never dreamed of going to college, and basketball gave me the opportunity to not only go to college but play professional ball, and I've been around it my whole life. I'm 58 now, and I've been involved for a lot of years.
Where else can you walk around? I'm a 65-year-old man, and people say, George, oh, I remember you in '69 with your high school state championship team. I saw you at Butler. I mean, it's incredible. This is the only place here in Indiana that happens.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Back at the Tiernan Center, Red Devils trying to go to 4-3 in the North Central Conference, 9-11 overall. Non-conference game coming up on Tuesday, but tonight, 9 3-pointers in the first half. It's an amazing amount of 3-pointers. Not quite as many as I've made in a half, but it's close. It'll be Barry basketball to start this third quarter, and they just can't get things rolling. I think 27's not bad, but they just can't stop the Red Devils tonight. Not sure how many people can. In the corner, 3-pointer back the other way, no good. Offensive rebound by Hassett. Ball loose, and coming away with it, Andrew Croft. Croft back the other way. Here is Jet. Stoley back to Jet. Andrew at the top, looking right. Lucas on the drive. Back to Fry, and almost thrown away. He'll be back out to Jet once again at the midcourt circle, off to Lucas at the right wing. Here is Fry. Andrew at the left elbow. Quick entry pass and a moving screen called against Jet. That's going to be his third. Coach Kalik kind of watching him down on the sideline, just kind of looked up in the air, and he's got to make sure that you don't get caught with those moving screens. They had 5 against New Pal, as that is a bucket good by Skaggs. Richmond had, again, season high 5 moving screens against New Pal. That was an amazing number. Here's Andrew Croft. Stoley at the left wing. Stoley back to Andrew. He'll drive. Gets cut off on the baseline by Platt. Skip pass. Now to jet back out to Fry between the circles. Lucas driving in the lane. Lost it, and a late whistle by two officials and a foul call. Platt picks up the foul. That'll be the first team foul. Each team now with one. And the Red Devils off the entry. Here's Lucas. Back out to Fry, and he traveled with it. Boy, just take the shot right there. You're wide open. Either shot fake that defender and get him in the air, let him go by you, or go ahead and lift and shoot it. 7 turnovers now by Richmond. Here's Penny. Penny led the Berries with 10, but he really hadn't played all that well. Now it'll be Skaggs. Skaggs three-pointer. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Andrew Croft, and the Red Devils get it back. Croft will find Stoley. His three on the way. Good again. Stoley having a great game tonight. 15 by Stoley, and the Red Devils lead it again 48-29. This is Penny at the right elbow. Penetrates and loses it, gets it back, and the basket good, and he's fouled. Wow, should have been a jump ball right there. Penny went up with it. The defender able to knock it loose, but not enough for where Penny would lose the basketball. He came back down with it, and then they called the foul. It really should have been a jump ball, as that free throw is no good. So Penny now with 12, and the alley-oop attempt for Lucas, no good. Here come the Berries again. Skaggs will find Platt. He misses the layup, long rebound, and it'll be Lucas. Lucas will take it himself and dunk it. Lucas now with 12, and the Red Devils lead it by 19. Boy, he was going to either jam that thing or find his brother in the corner. Andrew was wide open for a possible three. Here's Penny on the way for three. That's good. Penny hits his first three-pointer. He now has 15. 50-34. Wickersham set to come in. Here's Stoley. Stoley, entry pass to Fry. Layup good. Nice pass. The assist to Stoley. Fry with 5. Believe me, this is not the same team we saw last night. Not even close. And this is a better basketball team that the Red Devils are playing. Skaggs, no good. Rebound, Croft. And Richmond the other way. 4:23 to go in the third. Stoley will find Andrew. He was looking for Jet, knocked out of bounds by Hassett. In the ball game now for the Berries, that'll be Jacob Cox. Wickersham, we mentioned, also is now checked into the lineup. 4:16 remaining here in the third. And anybody, I think either side, whether you're a Richmond fan or a Logansport fan, you got to be a little bit shocked. The Red Devils are playing as well as they are tonight. Fry able to save the basketball. Here's Jet down the lane. No. And rebound by Skaggs. Skaggs across the timeline. Drives with the left hand. Misses. Rebound put back Platt. No. Ball rebounded again by Skaggs. And another possession for the Berries. The drive by Platt. And once again it'll be Skaggs off the left elbow. 3:40 to go in the quarter. Skaggs wanted the screen. He's going to be double teamed. Somebody's open in the corner. Nice pass, opposite side, basket good by Wickersham, and a foul. Stoley picks up the foul. Richmond double teamed. I'm not sure they were looking to double team off that left wing, and it left a couple of players wide open. Wickersham at the line, and the Red Devils lead at 52-37. Wickersham with his first three. 3:30 to go here in the third. Stoley at the top. That's Andrew Croft. He'll change positions with Stoley. Here's Fry. His baseline shot, no good. And Andrew goes in to get the rebound. And if, let's see, they're going to call that a foul or a shooting foul. Andrew says, I was going up to lay it back in. And they are going to call it 2. They're going to say he's trying to tip it in. So Andrew will go to the line for 2. Well, if you're the Berries, you lose last night at home. Then you know you got to get on that bus and make a long trip down here. The Red Devils wanted to prove, I'm sure, after last night how bad they played, that they weren't going to be the same team tonight. Boy, have they done that. Second free throw now by Andrew. .14 now by Andrew. Here's Penny. Three-pointer by Skaggs. That's good. 14-point lead. Well, this is not over yet. You know the Berries aren't going to go away quietly. They got some guys who can put it in the basket. Andrew fires and misses. Rebound Cox. Here come the Berries again. Skaggs. Cross the timeline, crossover, pull up, inside the three-point line, and it's a 12-point lead. They have 2 guys who can score 20-plus points. Ball loose, little miscommunication out there between Jett and Stoley. We're going to see Hillard come back in, and a foul call against Skaggs. He picked up his second. 2:31 remaining here in the third. The lead at one point was 20. It has been now cut to 12. Hillard in the ball game, as we mentioned. Hillard on the penetration to the right wing. Will give it off now to Lucas Croft. Bounce pass to Andrew. Thought about the 3. Baseball pass in the corner to Hillard. Back out to Stoley. Stoley driving, layup good. And that's what they want more out of Stoley. 17 now by Stoley. Here's Skaggs back the other way, off the glass, good. Skaggs now starting to heat up. 13 points, 7 in the quarter. Here's Hillard. He'll drive, and he tried to throw in the corner to Andrew, stolen away by Penny. Penny back the other way, sidesteps the defender and lays it in. It's a 10-point ball game. Here come the Berries. They've cut the deficit in half. 1:40 to go. Berries have come alive a little bit here in the third. That's Hillard. Guarded closely by Skaggs. Hillard gets by Skaggs. He'll feed Stoley. Andrew in the corner for 3. Good, and the Red Devils needed that one. Andrew with his third three-pointer. He has 17. Here's Penny, the step-back 3 of his own. That's good. Now that's the Penny we remember. Back to a 10-point lead, 1:04 to go. Andrew Croft way out front. Back to Stoley on the wing. Stoley drives, and a foul call against Wickersham. Now that's the part of the game that will make Stoley a very dangerous player. You can shot fake. If you hit a few shots, you get the defender to come. You go around the guy on the drive, and he's going to have to reach out and grab you, and that's what happened that time with Wickersham. Inbound pass and stolen away. Bad inbound. 8 turnovers by Richmond. Here's Skaggs. Nice pass to Cox. Layup good, and he's fouled, and all of a sudden the lead is down to 8. Fry will pick up his second, and the Berries making a strong run here in the third, and all of a sudden it's a ball game. And here's Cox at the line. It is now 7. 47 seconds remaining. Red Devils now find themselves in a ball game. Stoley will find Fry. Hillard, nothing there, throws it away. Turnover number 9. Skaggs the other way, blocked out of bounds. Andrew coming back to knock it out of bounds and save at least 2. 30.9. Skaggs will inbound. Here's Penny. Once again, Skaggs. He'll set for 3. Got another one. And looks at the Richmond student section like I told you so. It's a 2-possession ball game. 59-55. 12 seconds. It's like Richmond's a heavyweight fighter. Can't wait for this one to end in the third. And another turnover. Here's Penny. Look out at the other end. It's a 2-point ball game. Amazing. The Red Devils had given up a 20-point lead. We will head to the fourth. It's a 2-point ball game. 59-57 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Well, you know, we talked about it earlier. Everybody was in a little bit of shock after the Red Devils played so well and ended up at one time, even at halftime, a 45-27 lead. And all of a sudden, it's 59-57. The Berries scored 30 points in that third quarter. And we got a ball game now. Now we're going to find out what Richmond's made of. Will they hold on here in the fourth after giving up 30 points in that third quarter? It'll be Richmond basketball. Boy, I tell you, Skaggs and Penny apparently got a butt chewing at halftime because they came awake in the third quarter. Here is Jet with the basketball at midcourt. Andrew Croft once again back to Jet. Wickersham on the guard. We are just underway in the fourth and what has now become a 2-point ball game. Andrew back to Fry. Fry way outside. On the dribble back to Stoley. Platt goes to the floor. Stoley really covered up by Cox, and Richmond has to call a timeout. Red Devils will keep the possession, but they have to burn an early timeout here in the fourth. 7:24 to go. Red Devils lead it by 2 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 Southeast Street in Richmond.
Well, the Red Devils, well, you know what? Again, this is nothing different than what we have seen. It's a team that sometimes you just never sure what you're going to get. And after a tremendous first half, it really went a terrible third quarter scoring-wise for Richmond, but Logansport just kind of turned the tables, and you know what? We're going to get hot too, and they did. But Richmond's got to be able to put the dagger in these teams. When they have a chance, you had a 20-point lead. You want to make it 30. If you make it 30, you want to make it 40. Here's Fry. Lucas with the basketball on the drive, down the lane, stripped out of his hands, and a late whistle by the outside official. Two-shot foul here for Lucas, so the Red Devils head to the free throw line. Lucas, he struggled from the line last night. 1 for 4. Tonight he has missed 3 free throws, 3 of the 4 he has shot, so One time this year had a school record 41 in a row, but again, he's coming off the injury, and times looks pretty good, times a little bit rusty. And there's another miss. I used to have a horse named Rusty. Second free throw's on the way. It's good. 3-point lead. Barry basketball once again. Here's Penny back to Skaggs. Skaggs way downtown on three, and it rimmed in and out. Boy, he almost got that one to fall. That was way outside. Here's Andrew Croft. Stops at the free throw line. Fry will find Lucas. Shot fake. Got away with a push-off. Here's Fry. Jumper in and out. And the rebound by Platt. Here come the Berries again. Penny, who just took a shot in the mouth a couple of moments ago by Lucas Croft. It'll be Penny out front from Platt. His three's no good. Rebound battled for. Right to Platt's hands, and he lays it in. Red Devils again unable to get to a loose basketball. Platt has 4. 1-point ball game. Lucas, double team, back to Fry. Jen on the right wing, out front to Stoley. 3 on the way, no good. Ball in the air, Penny with a rebound. 2 Red Devils go down. Lead pass will find Skaggs. Skaggs, entry pass. He will find Platt, basket good, and the Berries have taken a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Boy, if you tuned this one out early, thought it was over, welcome back. 6:03 to go here in the fourth, and the Berries lead it by 1. Missed the free throw. Fry will pull it down. Still a 1-point lead now for Logansport. Here is Lucas. Sizing up Penny. Spin stripped out of his hands. Lucas wanted a foul, no whistle. Berries can now build on a 1-point lead. Skaggs across the timeline. Cox way out front. Cox, more of a forward, is now set in the middle. Skaggs will drive. Left hand, no. Kind of forced that one. Fry with a rebound. Here come the Red Devils. Lucas spinning. Blocked. Foul call on Wickersham. Wickersham will pick up his second. I think Lucas might be a little bit tired. Of course, he played last night. He's not in game shape after missing a couple of weeks of action. Still trying to get his legs underneath him. That may not happen until next week, but he does hit that free throw to tie the ball game. 5:28 to go here in the fourth. Second free throw by Lucas is good. Richmond now back in the lead. You know, I like Sam Skaggs as a player. Sometimes the boy hit a couple of big shots. Sometimes maybe he and Penny both take some ill-advised shots. There's Penny again for 3, no good. Rebound, Cox. Left-hand layup, good. Another offensive rebound for the Berries. Cox now with 7. Red Devils trail it by 1. Andrew Croft off the screen will find Fry, and they'll go to Lucas. Lucas looking for an opening himself. Now it'll be Jet on the right wing. 4:52 to go. Skaggs on the guard against Andrew. Ball tipped and stolen. Turnover Richmond. Skaggs looking for help. Now we'll bring it back outside as he gets some more on his side of the floor. Then shoots the 3 and hits another one. He burned us last year big time, and he's doing it again. And the Red Devils need a timeout. Skaggs hit that one from Centerville. Timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 4.
Mendenhall's True Value in Richmond is your local source for the things you need at home or your business every day. Everything from hardware, tools, carpet cleaner rentals, window and screen repair, lawn and garden supplies, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. It's all in one place at Mendenhall's True Value Hardware. right around the corner at 125 Southwest 5th Street in Richmond. Give them a call for more information at 962-4842.
You know, we were talking a little bit about Skaggs, and he got us last year, and he's doing it again tonight after a slow start. He has come alive, and boy, for those of you that are watching this game, I don't think that the picture is doing you justice how far out he is shooting. You know, what would have made me upset is if I were one of his teammates and I ran all the way down there and he just chucked it up anyway, so he could have saved me a lot of time and shot it before I got there. But he shot it anyway and made it. Now the Red Devils got to find a way to regroup right here. By the way, let me see what Skaggs, that is his third three-pointer the second half. He has 15, he has 21. By the way, Penny with 5, 10, 12, he has 22. 22 and 21. Fry down low, over Penny, can't get it to fall. Red Devils right off the timeout had a play and a good look and missed it. Halfway through the fourth quarter in another 10 seconds. Skaggs again, you better guard him right there. Skaggs against, there's another three, no good, as I say, Jets on the guard. And the Red Devils stop him that time, but that was way downtown one more time. Andrew driving and a foul call on Cox. So Andrew goes to the line. It's 5. Every time I look down at my score sheet, somebody's doing something. It's 5, 7, 9. 9 points in the quarter now by Logansport. The Red Devils have managed just 3 free throws, now 4, but they got to start hitting baskets again. 3-point lead. That 30-point quarter by Logansport gets them right back into this ball game and a chance to win. Red Devils still haven't scored a field goal here in the fourth, and this time Logansport is going to call the timeout. Full timeout on this one in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 66-64. Logansport leads it by 2.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
We go back to that first half. The Red Devils live and die by the 3, and that may be the kind of team they're going to be the rest of the way. 9 threes in the first half. In the second half, only 2. And totally, only 5 baskets in the second half. So Richmond went from hot to cold in a matter of just minutes. See what the Berries will try to do right here. Platt, look for Penny. Penny off the screen to the near side. Penny will back it up, and that is Lucas Croft on the guard. Penny, the drive, layup, no good. Croft is going to get fouled on the rebound. Or is that going to be Platt? Andrew was in there, and I believe they may have called that on Richmond. They're going to get Stoley. But it looked like Andrew Croft had gotten in there to get the rebound against Platt, and I saw Andrew go to the floor and thought maybe he was going to get the benefit of the foul. But they're going to put Platt at the line now, and this will be a 1 in bonus, I do believe. No shooting here. And that'll be the 7th team foul on Logansport. Second time at the line for Platt. He gets that one. Back to a 3-point lead. Boy, this one really hurts if you lose this one here tonight. Second free throw is on the way and good. So now 2-possession ball game, 3:20 to go. Stoley, by the way, nothing here in the fourth quarter. Lucas just 3 free throws. Andrew 2 free throws. Here is Andrew for 3, missed it. Fry going for the rebound, and a foul called against Cox, and that'll put Richmond at the line. Third on Cox. See, that's just the big difference when you look at the numbers. Not even in a shooting percentage standpoint, just the total volume. Well, the Red Devils had 9 3-pointers in that first half. They again only have 5 baskets total in the second half. They just haven't scored enough. And now everything they're getting is from the free throw line. And for Logansport, they don't mind this. You can hit the free throws, but we're hitting baskets. 3:09 to go. Second one is no good. 3-point lead now for Logansport, and they're in no hurry. Here's Penny. No, I tell you what, watch him. He'll shoot it from there as well. Good look at Skaggs. Cox at the top, back to Penny. Releases from 3. That one way off the mark. Rebounded by Logansport. Penny gets it back. And that'll be a foul on Fry. Boy, how in the world are you giving up that long rebound? So now Penny, who was on that side of the floor, missed the shot long. Ball was rebounded by Skaggs. He saves it from going out of bounds, saved it to Penny, who came from the left to the right and got it back. If I hadn't seen it for myself, it'd be like my grandmother said, you got to show me. And boy, was Stella a very, very intelligent person. Second free throw good, 5-point lead. She was from Missouri, the Show Me State. Stoley at the top. Andrew Croft now with the basketball. Entry down to Lucas. He'll power it up and missed it way short. Penny on the rebound. Penny coast to coast. Layup good, and he's fouled. It is all Berries now. He put his head down and went coast to coast for the basket. Fry just picked up his 4th. And Richmond in danger of falling down. Well, that free throw's no good, so it'll stay at a 7-point lead. Jet across the timeline. Here's Andrew Croft. Croft on the drive, down the lane, no. Rebound Penny. Red Devils one and done. Penny behind the back dribble. Richmond reaching. Penny's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. They may get Fry for number 5 right here, or are they going to get Lucas Croft? It'll be Lucas. Penny's going to go to the line, but boy, Logansport, we've got a 30-second timeout. Hey, reminder, tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise, the Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. The Berries, by the way, have scored 47 points in the second half. Richmond had 45 in the first half. The Berries have now surpassed that number in the second half. Penny will get another. 48 points. That'll stay at 48. 2:14 to go, 73-65. Richmond basketball. Here's Jet, the high screen by Fry. Jet will drive, floater no, and a foul call against Platt. So there is Jet to the line for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 made baskets by Logansport in the second half. And the Red Devils, again, only 5. There's your difference. Second one is no good, but tipped up and in by Fry. There's a big bucket for the Red Devils. 1:50 to go. Skaggs will find Cox. Back to Skaggs. See if they'll clear it out. Now it's Penny. They can waste a little bit of time right here as they're down, or should say the Red Devils down by 5. Skaggs on the drive. Good defense. Here's Penny on the drive and a foul the other way. Well, the Red Devils wanted an offensive foul on Skaggs, but the problem was he didn't extend that arm. He really did a good job keeping his arm in. But now Penny back to the line once again. 27 now by Penny, and he'll stay at 27. He'll get one more. Penny 27, Skaggs 21. Second free throw. 28 now by Penny. 1:24 to go. Here is Fry. Andrew on the drive. Stoley, three-pointer, this time no good. Long rebound, Jet. 1:08 to go. Red Devils need shots now, need shots quickly, and boy, nice drive, but tell you what, Cox really taking it to Jet, who went down hard, and he's still down for the moment. Cox will pick up number 4. Jet took a shot, kind of landed awkwardly. I don't know if it was more of a scare or if he actually landed as hard as it may have looked. I think it was more just of an awkward way that he landed on the floor. If he can't shoot the free throws, you can bring anybody else in to shoot, but I think he's going to be okay. That might have scared him more than anything. The Cream Jet, a tough kid, back up. Of course, you're not the biggest guy on the floor, and every once in a while you get the tar beat out of you, and you come back and try it again. Now, Hillard's going to come in, but I don't think the Jet's going to be able to shoot these free throws.
Red Devil substitution number 12, Jalen Hillard.
Yeah, he might have landed really weird. Just kind of the way that he tried to go for that bucket, and then when he got hit by Cox, who, by the way, is a much bigger player weight-wise, and just kind of hit him pretty hard. So Hillard is in to shoot the 2 free throws. Now, here's the thing. Richmond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They've shot 12 free throws in the fourth quarter. They have 1 basket. That's hard to win basketball games when you're shooting for 1s and they're shooting 3s and 2s. Still a chance here to pull to within 4. 74-70. Still a 2-possession game. Here is Skaggs across the timeline against Hillard. Skaggs will find Cox. Wickersham back to Cox. Red Devils chasing, and the Berries are going to hold it right here and force Richmond to foul. Each team at the double bonus. By the way, Penny working the baseline. Lucas keeping an eye on him right there, and there's a foul. They're going to foul Cox. So they really felt Cox was the guy they needed to foul, and it appeared at least Logansport was trying to keep it out of his hands. Now Deloney coming back in for Richmond. 35.3 to go. By the way, that was the 5th foul on Fry, so he's out. Fry will leave with 8 points. Well, there's one. Either way now, it's still a two-possession game. Not impossible, but it's going to be pretty tough now. It's 75-70. Cox will get one of two. Richmond's got to work quick. Can't waste much time. Here's Lucas against Penny, and a foul call on Penny before the shot, and that means 2 free throws.
Logansport foul number 11, Will Penny, his third. At the line for the Red Devils, number 10, Lucas Croft.
Well, it's better than nothing, but Richmond again only one field goal in the fourth quarter and only 6 in the second half. And that's why their scoring production is nothing like what they had in the first half when they scored 45 total. The threes aren't falling in the second half at all. Second free throw missed, so it's still a two-possession game now. That was a big free throw miss by Lucas. Here's Skaggs. Skaggs fouled from behind by Hillard. 16 seconds remaining, or did they get a timeout instead? So they got a timeout. No foul there. It was a timeout, a full timeout. We will keep it right here. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Best Western Classic of Richmond. If you're looking for a place to stay in the Richmond area, maybe a family and friends that'll be coming in anytime soon, make sure you give them a place to stay, but not at your house. How about the Best Western Classic of Richmond? You get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and, of course, a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. By the way, don't forget, we will have high school scores, college basketball, and much, much more tomorrow morning on the only sports page left in Richmond, right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. 16 seconds remaining. So Logansport able to get that timeout. Almost thought it was going to be a foul on Hillard. Hillard was trying to foul. Penny off the inbound, and Penny's going to call a timeout. Good play by Penny not to give up the possession. And this will be a, 30-second timeout right here. Well, again, Richmond will be back in action coming up on Tuesday. We go to Northmont for a non-conference game. By the way, Centerville picked up a win tonight. They knocked off Waldron 60-51, so congratulations to Centerville. They pick up 2 wins this weekend. We'll have all the semi-state wrestling news from earlier today as well. On our sports page coming up, we have, of course, it was a busy day in not only wrestling, but Carmel winning another swimming championship. The inbound, again, now to Skaggs, and a foul call. 12 seconds remaining.
Regular foul number 1, Drew Croft. His first. At the line for Logansport, number 3, Seth Skaggs.
So here is Skaggs at the line, and he's a pretty darn good free throw shooter. Back to a 5-point lead, make it 6. 9 seconds remaining. Stoley for 3. Short rebound Cox, and they'll call a jump ball at 3.8. The possession arrow, though, in favor of Logansport. And Richmond's going to lose tonight. What a comeback for Logansport. Penny. And that's going to do it. Well, the Red Devils let this one get away here tonight, and your final score, Logansport 77, Richmond 71. Will come back in just a moment.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Halftime, Red Devils had a 19-point lead. At one point, they had a 24-point lead. It slipped away after giving up 46 points, or it should say, go back there, 30 points in the third quarter. And again, only scored 6 field goals in the second half. Unofficially, Penny 28, Skaggs 23, leading the way for Logansport. Red Devils 19, Andrew Croft, 17 by Stoley, Lucas Croft with 16. 3 leading scores for the Red Devils here tonight. So the Berries get a big win. They're now 16-3, 6-2 in the conference. Red Devils now 8-12 and 3-4 in the NCC. And I remind you that we'll be back on the road Tuesday night at Northmont. It's a 7:30 tip-off time, and we'll have an airtime of around 7 o'clock right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Final score, Logansport 77, Richmond 71. Thanks for being with us. This has been Red Devil Basketball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.